name is Sonia and you're watching Domestic Diva. Today I am so excited to be sharing with you our Mother's Day collab. I am partnering up with a whole bunch of ladies. I will have all of their channels linked down below, as well as the playlist, so you can go and check out the playlist as well as their channels. We are sharing Mother's Day brunch recipes with all of you. I'm hoping that by Mother's Day some of the rules will loosen up and we'll actually be able to host a brunch. But nevertheless, there are so many great recipes coming your way, so make sure you check out that playlist. Today I will be sharing a keto eggs benedict casserole for my low-carb family members, and as well as a fruit and cream cheese breakfast pastry for those of you that are not so much on a diet. And so the first one that I will be sharing with you is the keto eggs benedict casserole. For the keto eggs benedict casserole, you will need 12 ounces of Canadian bacon or thinly sliced ham. I am using our own bacon, and we cured our own bacon, so I'm using about half of it, half of the amount, because it is fattier than Canadian bacon. But you will need some sliced and some cut up. I guess they're both cut up, but some made into slices and some cut up into little pieces. Then you will need, which I am not using because my bacon is fatty, is a 1 tablespoon of butter or olive oil. Also, you will need 10 fresh eggs. So I had cracked mine already. And then you will need half a cup of heavy cream. And then you will need 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, and then some seasoning. So you will need, which I already mixed up, you will need a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, 1/4 teaspoon of sweet paprika. You can make it a spicy one if you wish. As well, I am doing sweet. A 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. I have fine sea salt here, and a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And another item that you will need is some hollandaise sauce. Now I will be using a packet of hollandaise sauce and just making it, but you can also make your own if you wish to do so. And then you will need a casserole to put all this in. So I'm going to get started with frying up my bacon that I already cut up into little pieces. I am using my cast iron pan, and I will heat it up. I also forgot to mention I am preheating the oven to 350, and I will have both of the recipes linked in the description box. While my bacon's cooking, I'm going to get everything else ready. So I'm going to whisk my eggs. I'm going to add all the rest of my ingredients. So I'm adding my cream, and my seasonings. So I have my stone casserole dish, or square baker as they call it, and they are pre-seasoned, so I don't need to be oiling it up, but I am going to line it with the rest of the bacon. I'm going to add about half of this bacon into my eggs. And I'm going to add the mixture into my casserole. And into the oven it goes for about 20 minutes, and then I'm going to take it out, sprinkle it with the rest of the bacon, and put it back in for 10 more minutes. So it's been 20 minutes. I am going to add the rest of the bacon now. And then it goes for 10 more minutes. The egg benedicts are done. I just have to make the sauce now. So I'm going to make the sauce now just according to the package. And it requires half a cup of butter, melted, and then I'm going to add, take it off the stove and add mixture, the packet, with a cup of water.
I wanna know you better. Give me every detail. I won't judge you.
Just mixing it up. I'm gonna take it off the heat. I don't know what happened there. And add slowly.
My heart is open. It just took some.
And I'm going to bring it to a boil and then simmer it for 3 minutes. So the sauce is done. Now I'm going to cut a piece. As you can see, it has flattened down.
So just stay for a little while.
I have kept the sauce off on the side just in case if somebody doesn't like the sauce.
Who's as honest as you are? The way you make me feel at night when I am vulnerable and it's cold outside, but you make it alright. I wanna know you better. Give me every detail. I won't judge you, as you know.
Now moving on to my fruit and cream cheese breakfast pastry. I have chosen to use raspberries, blackberries, raspberries, and strawberries, but you can also use things like peaches, plums, apples, or pears. So you will need for this is 6 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature, and I am using the Philadelphia, 2 tablespoons of sugar. Then you will need 2 teaspoons of lemon juice and 1 teaspoon of lemon zest, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then I'm using the puff pastry that I am using is the rolled puff pastry sheets. And then you also need a large egg, which is right here. And then you need sanding sugar. Now, I'm not sure that I have sanding sugar, but I did find this sugar in my cake decorating bin. So it's almost like it's a larger flakes than regular sugar, but I'm not sure that it is sanding sugar. I think it's more like crisp, like sparkling sugar or something like that. But I will give this a try. It's not gonna hurt. But you don't have to use that. That's more of a decoration. So I'm going to get started with getting my filling ready, and for that you need a stand mixer or a hand mixer. So now I'm going to roll out my pastry dough, and I am going to use this round bowl to form it. So I have it sitting in the flour, and I'm gonna flour my board just so my dough doesn't stick. So I had oiled my baking stone with some coconut oil. You could use, well, you shouldn't use non-stick cooking spray on the stone, but you can use a non-cooking spray or an oil. I only have olive oil, and I didn't want to use olive oil for baked goods. So now I'm going to form this. I am going to roll this out. So for these, you're supposed to prick holes in the middle, and then score the edges a little bit. So I'm using my paddle attachment. My cream cheese, sugar, lemon juice, and lemon zest, as well as vanilla extract, and you want to beat it until it's creamy. So now you're supposed to spread the filling in the middle. And now I'm going to add the fruit. So here they are, and I'm going to whisk together an egg with 1 teaspoon or tablespoon of water, and I'm going to brush the egg wash and sprinkle with the sanding sugar or the sugar that I have. And then I'm going to bake them for 15 to 18 minutes or until they're golden and puffed at 400. Okay, and now into the oven it goes. Like I said, for about 15 to 18 minutes. So I would like to thank all the ladies that had participated in this collab for joining me on this Mother's Day brunch recipe sharing adventure. And like I said, the playlist will be linked down below as well as all of their channels, so make sure you please go and check them out. And if you are stopping by from one of the other channels, welcome. I hope you consider subscribing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, press the notification bell if you subscribe, so that way you don't miss out any of my upcoming recipes or what's for dinners. And those of you returning to my channel, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all are staying safe. And until next time, hope you guys are all having a wonderful day.